usually I have a microphone so that people can hear properly, but I've forgotten it, so I'll just have to see how the sound goes. I might have to stop recording anyway, but yeah, because I post a lot on my, I'm sure you've seen on my Facebook.
Yeah, I had a little look. I've been on Facebook so much.
Yeah, okay. All right,
We'll catch up.
amazing, yeah, definitely. Hi Laura, you okay? Sorry? Yeah, cool. So if you just sort of wait behind these guys here and then you can get after them and Simon will help you get set up. Just put our bags on this one here. Is that okay?
Is that going?
Yeah.
Put my bag on it. You don't mind running.
Is it?
That's awesome. All an extra ones together.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, cool. Thanks.
they can watch it that way. What is that scale waiting?
Sorry? Waiting, yeah.
Is that working?
Yeah. This is my, well, this is my phone. I'm recording on my phone.
Yes, pretty good.
Yeah.
So we've only got
One iPad, yeah.
Right. And then you're recording what?
Just me outreaching. Yeah, so I'm live on YouTube. So basically, just, you know, so everyone else can see the conversation. But like I said, my
I
microphone.
was watching you last night.
I forgot
That's
my
what you're doing
microphone.
there.
Yeah. It might not work though because I forgot my microphone. So Laura, can you just tell me if you can hear me okay? I'm not sure if the sound's all right just because I've forgotten my microphone. Just let me know how the sound is. I can't believe that just as we got here. I think in future we just have to make sure that we put our bags straight on there. Amazing. Do you want to come over here for your prize? There we go. How was that?
Very good.
Yeah, do you want one or?
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm all good, mate.
Have you, do you want to just ask you a quick question?
Of course you can.
Have you seen anything like that before? Or? Yeah. You have? Where have you seen stuff like that before? School, okay.
School.
So they inform you on that kind of stuff at school then?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did it make you feel seeing that?
What did you say to me, mate, after you finished watching it?
You want to what? You want to still eat them? Okay. Alright. Have you heard of veganism before? Do you know what it is? What would you say that it is if you describe it?
Where you don't eat meat.
Not really, no. That's what I used to think it was as well. It's not just about food, it's actually the official definition is the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So do you know what exploitation means at all?
No.
It's like using someone else for your own benefit. So yeah, is that something that you kind of agree with, or no? You don't agree with it? You think that we shouldn't exploit animals, or we should? Okay. All right then. No worries. Okay. See you later. Bye. Start the brainwashing early.
How old do you reckon he was?
I don't know, like 10?
So you think
So
we should
bizarre.
explore? Yes.
You can hear me? Okay, that's great. Oh my god, did you hear that?
Do you think we should explore some animals? Yes.
As a child, like, that is unbelievable. Apparently, as soon as it's finished, he said, I think we should, I'm still going to eat them.
Yeah.
And just the way that his dad stood there
Dad's got me.
Yeah, I've seen them before, yeah.
Just like
Yeah. Weird, isn't it? The reason why I was saying about what Melanie Joy said was because if a vegetarian hears that message, I feel like it's like a vegetarian message. Like saying we shouldn't eat animals but love the other. So if a vegetarian hears that message, it doesn't hold them accountable. They would agree with that message. If a vegetarian
so why
heard
eat
it.
animals but love why love one sort of animal but eat the other sort of animal?
I do understand.
That's what they mean, so I don't understand what you mean though, I'm confused. Which why, I mean, people do that, say it's alright to have a dog and a cat and eat a pig. I was at the
It's not just about not eating them, that's vegetarian.
Oh, okay, right, okay.
It's about veganism is about exploitation, isn't it?
It's not just about eating, it's about wearing
yeah, exactly.
fur and
And also
toiletries and all that sort of stuff.
and also like I know obviously we don't eat dogs here, but dogs are still exploited. Like horrifically exploited, aren't they? You know, breeding them and then using them for greyhound racing and all that kind of stuff. Because I used to say that. I always bought a T-shirt that said that slogan, but then somebody explained this to me, and I was like, it's so true because we still exploit dogs in all different ways. So it's not really a vegan message. It's a vegetarian. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Just as we don't eat them, which I do get, like yes, it would help somebody not eat animals, but that again, that's what vegetarians already do.
Yeah.
So if a vegetarian heard that, they would be like, okay, well we're on the same page anyway. Yeah, you exploit animals for everything else as well.
Yeah, they've got some animal rights convergence thing going on up in London, but it's being held in this house.
Right.
For 2 weeks, I think, but you've got to share a room with somebody.
Oh, really?
Don't have to, potentially could do that outside, I suppose. But it's all activism, it's just a whole load of activism going on for 2 whole weeks.
That sounds interesting.
I'm wondering whether to do it or not.
Yeah, when is it?
It's not soon, April.
Can I come here? No worries. Did you watch the cartoon version? The graphic version? Did you? Okay, how did you find it?
It was really bad.
Really bad, yeah. How did it make you feel?
Quite sad.
Quite sad, yeah. Have you seen anything like that before? No. Okay. Do you think there's anything that you can do on like a personal level to stop that from happening?
Stop eating meat.
Yeah. So we're here. That's part of it, a very small part of it. But we're trying to. It's not just about meat, so it's about, obviously you saw what happens to cows used and exploited for dairy, right, and also animals exploited for eggs, but also there's like leather and wool and all of those different things. So meat is, you're kind of right in that it's a small part of it, but so have you heard of veganism before? Yeah, what do you think it is if you could describe the definition of it?
It's like when you don't drink milk, don't eat meat, and try not to use clothes with like animal stuff.
Yeah, so again, pretty much there. Well, it wouldn't be about just trying, it would be about actually not doing it. So it's more of a mindset on how we view animals. So we understand that they're not objects, they're individuals. So the official definition is that humans should live without exploiting other animals. So do you think that you kind of agree with that principle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything stopping you from living by that principle and putting your words into actions?
Yeah, I might maybe.
Okay. What do you think it would take for it to be a full yes? Do you think if you were one of those animals in that position, do you think you'd want someone to carry on doing that to you? Or do you think you would want someone to take a stance against it? Yeah. So do you think you would and will do that for them from today after seeing that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah? Amazing, okay. Do you think that we should respect other animals as well? Yeah, and we probably can't respect them if we're doing that to them, can we? Yeah, amazing. Okay, so should I give you one of these cards then? There's a lot more information on there. You can just scan that barcode. There's a few more documentaries. If maybe you get a few friends together and watch one of those documentaries, there's one called Dominion. We watch it with a couple of friends so that you can help them understand. And there's also a mentor service called Challenge 22 on there that helps you just switch to the plant-based diet. But remember, veganism isn't just a diet, right? That just helps you transition to the diet side. So it's obviously no wool, leather. We don't think it's okay to like put them in circuses and zoos and stuff like that. But it sounds like you already agree with the principle. It's just that, you know, like we're indoctrinated to believe that it's normal and necessary, but it's not, is it? Yeah. Okay. And one last question: do you think that we should actively defend animals?
Yeah.
Yeah, we should defend them and tell people what's happening to them. Yeah. Is there how do you think you could do that on a personal level?
By just spreading the word.
Yeah, telling people about it. Yeah. Yeah, and then when you're old enough to like use social media more or whatever, maybe, you know, posting on there and like getting involved with bits of activism. Yeah, but just defending them as if it was you in that position, because obviously they need good people to stand up against what's happening to them. Yeah, amazing. All right, have a nice day. See you later. Bye. That's a nice contrast compared to
Contrast from.
I just can't, like, that's not coming from a child, that's coming from someone who's already been brainwashed. That first one, surely. Like, you're not born thinking like that towards animals, are you?
Oh, you're born loving animals, aren't
Exactly.
you? That's what your parents.
Yeah. Guys, can I just check, Jason? Hi, Jason. Can I just check that you can hear me okay? Because I've forgotten my microphone, so I just want to check that you can hear me. Yeah, like, share, subscribe, exactly. Just let me know though if you can hear me okay, because I've forgotten my microphone, so I might be stood sort of here. If you can hear me all right. No money involved. Under 14, the cartoon version. Yeah, you can hear me, Jason. Cool, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. We might as well collapse it. It's already started it, Simon. By the way.
I don't want to stop any deer.
Yeah. They're comfy.
Right, so I've got a hoodie, but it's sweatshirt, what do you call it? Just like a hoodie without a hood.
jumper?
A sweatshirt.
It's a jumper, yeah.
Sweatshirt.
Yeah.
It's not a jumper. It's a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And it's got animals across the front.
Right.
And we meant to bring it with me and I forgot. It's got little faces across there. It's brand new. And then it says something about no. So I'm thinking no hooks in my body.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that. But something about my body's not got any whatever in it.
Yeah.
Something like that anyway. But I want to give it away. It's brand new and it's given to me as a Christmas present from Mickey Valentine.
Why do you not want to
Because
keep it?
every time I wear it, I'm going to think of Mickey Valentine, and it's going to make me angry. I'll tell you one day what she did to me.
Right, I don't know who that is.
She used to be a massive animal rights activist.
Right.
She's been in slaughterhouses and everything. She kept saying.
What, she's not anymore?
No, she doesn't do it anymore, but she was. I went to Australia for Christmas.
Can you get your pie?
Get your pie!
Have you seen anything like that before? No. How did it make you feel? Sorry?
Made you feel great? Wasn't it sad? I don't know what
Just maybe like one of us just speak at a time. It confuses them. I mean the other two.
I was just trying out talking, that's all.
No, I know. It's
I'll
like
let you
can
do
jump
that.
in, but it's
No,
just like
it's
if a few of us jump on one person at once, it just like confuses them. And you know how when I've read out the intro thing before, it says in there for only one person to speak to
Yeah, I
someone
could
at
have
a
been that
time.
one person then.
You're holding a sign. That's your job.
Oh, why is it different? Can't do both.
Not really.
Okay, I'll hold the sign then. In the sun.
You can kind of do some outreach if you want to.
And I was just listening so I could get an idea of what you're saying.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. But should we argue between ourselves? Yeah, I'm here. You know what? But you know what? That's their business, not mine. No, you know what? Why do you many people that are really strong? They are my friends. But you can tell people that you don't know how much you spent on me. I said, what are you talking about?
Hi guys, thank you for being here. Go onto the link in the description of this video and click the 6-minute documentary and go and see for yourself what is happening to animals in your name.
How many times have I told you on that table, when me and you having a laugh, or we're having a laugh and everything else, right? Yeah, you're not that important. Because I ain't special and different. Yeah, so what makes you special and different?
But then they won't see the screen, will they?
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll talk to you in your face when I see you. Yeah?
Simon, are they watching the graphic version or the cartoon version? Simon, which one are they watching? The children's one. I was just checking because they're laughing a lot. I didn't know how old they were.
Yeah, I don't know. What's the comedy one?
I was just wondering because how much they're laughing. Out of interest.
I'll have a look at the video for free.
Yeah, if you just wait on that side, and then Simon will help you.
Anybody not make it?
Amazing, there you go. Have you guys seen anything like that before?
No, not actually.
How did it make you feel?
It made me sad.
Sad,
Yeah, sad that
Yeah.
animals have been, like, a lot have been slaughtered.
Yeah, exactly. And they're basically seen as objects, aren't they? But they're not, they're individuals. Yeah.
What's like, is it the that like and like to like meat something, not to like kill animals?
Exploit them, yeah. So it's not just about not killing them, it's about not exploiting them. So not abusing them, exploiting them for anything. So for like, do you know what leather is? So that's made out of cow skin and wool, like eggs, cow's milk, all of those things. We're essentially exploiting animals, and obviously they don't want to be exploited. Yeah, using them, exactly. So do you think there's anything that you guys can do on a personal level to stop that from happening to them?
I don't really know. Like maybe to not eat as much meat as they do most of the time, maybe.
Okay, so it's not just about meat, like I said, it's about all forms of exploitation. So if you were one of them, would you want someone to do that to you a bit less or not at all? Yeah, so if we put ourselves into the animals, into the victim's position, yeah, exactly, we wouldn't want someone to do that to us at all, would we? So have you guys heard of veganism before?
Yeah.
What do you think it is? If you could describe the definition of it, what would you say that it is?
Like, veganism is where you don't eat meat and like you're vegan, like you try and stop people from eating meat and stuff.
Yeah, again, not just about meat, remember, it's about all the forms of animal exploitation.
Anything produced like from animals like cow milk,
Exactly, yeah.
like eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, on the right page, you're almost there, so that's part of it, but it's basically the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that, like, we don't obviously go to zoos because they're enslaved, they're being used as entertainment. We don't, go on horse carriages because they're being used. So it's partly a plant-based diet, that's part of it, because obviously we don't want to exploit them for their baby's milk or their eggs or their flesh. But it's also, like I said, about leather and wool and all those things as well. So do you think you guys agree with that principle?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there anything stopping you from living by that principle? No. Okay. Do you think if you went home and said to your mum and dad, I really want to live without exploiting and hurting animals, what would they support you? Yeah, if you said, I feel very strongly about this, I don't want to exploit them, they would help you and support you, yeah? So shall I give you one of my cards? And then you can look at more information on there. Do you think you guys, after today, after seeing that and after speaking to me, are you going to go away and live vegan, so live without exploiting animals after that? Okay, so if you were one of them, would you want someone to maybe stop exploiting you or to definitely stop exploiting you? Definitely, yeah. Because you guys have so much power, your voice. You as an individual can stop that from happening to them, and the more and more of us there are, that eventually it will stop happening, because more and more people are going vegan and living without exploiting animals anymore. Yeah, so you're going to do it from today?
I'm not really sure. I might, yeah. But maybe in the future.
Okay.
Maybe understanding what they
Okay, so again, if you were one of them, would you want someone to do it maybe in the future, or would you want someone to definitely do it and take a stance against your exploitation and your abuse? Do you get what I mean? If you were one of them and that was happening to you, Would you want someone to defend you, or would you want someone to maybe stop exploiting you?
Like defending me, like supporting
Yeah. Okay, so I'll give you one of those cards. If you scan that,
Thank you.
and there's more information on there. There's a documentary. Try and watch that. Maybe get your parents to watch it with you. And there's also a mentor service on there called Challenge 22, and that helps you to switch to a full plant-based diet. But remember that it's not just about the diet, it's about all forms of not exploiting them. Yeah? Okay. All right, have a nice day. See you later. Bye. What happened? What happened with that guy?
Well, he said to me halfway through, he said, it's a protest. I said, some more education.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to take that out of his head.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, he obviously felt a bit triggered, didn't he?
Yeah, he did, yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to find a reason. I said, yeah, it's a protest.
Yeah.
Yeah, but down in rights terrorists.
No, he obviously felt a bit guilty because he properly stormed off, didn't he? He didn't even want to come and get his prize. Well done then.
He's one of those people where you want to blame the people showing information.
Yeah,
like,
not actually receive the message. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's pretty chilly. Okay, we've been going for 26 minutes so far. I can't believe we've only got one. We've only got one.
I don't think it didn't really give time to save it. It's just got
I know. Don't worry, it's no one's fault. It's no one's fault. We just need to know for next time to all put our bags on there. And I'm going to try and speak to We the Free and ask if we can get another one, or at least get that one fixed. It's not survival. We don't need to do it. Like, you don't need to exploit other animals for survival. And also, this isn't just about eating animals. That's a vegetarian message, not a vegan message. It's about all forms of animal exploitation. So I'm guessing that you don't agree with some forms of animal exploitation, but you want to exploit them for the things that you currently participate in. So it's not about not eating animals. It's about not exploiting them. And it's also not about harm, because that's a welfare message. We're trying to get people to stop exploiting animals for anything. Go on. They can't hear you over there. There will be. Yeah. Exactly. There needs to be enough of us to be very, very strong about it, like with the abolitionists with human slavery, and then it will, and I do actually believe that it's going to be in my lifetime. Like, I think, we'll be.
You know what? It'd be in your lifetime. Like, how many vegans are in the world? 80 million or whatever it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Just get out and do something.
Yeah, exactly. It would do something. I mean, even just being here, you being here twice a month, that's amazing. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's good. But yeah, like you said, it just needs more vegans to be active. Like, 'cause there's so many that are completely passive and don't even hold their family and friends accountable, which I find really hard. Because as soon as I found out, remember when me, you and Elaine came leafleting last summer? That was shortly after I found out, and I was just like, I need to tell everyone about it. That was shortly after I went vegan.
Well, I'll tell you what does happen. And what I found, when I went vegan, I was vegan in 96, right? And I was involved with everything.
Right. Yeah.
We got to a stage where I stepped back. And then what happened, I had this thing they're going to change me. enthusiasm was really there, but after a while we started to realise.
3-minute movie.
No,
Right.
Oh, amazing.
Shut up, that's
Wait, let's check it.
Maybe they can both watch it together. Yeah, perfect. There you go. Is that your water? Well, yeah.
Are they watching the graphic version? Hi guys, thanks for being here, even the trolls. Thank you for helping with the algorithm. Thanks Jason for being here as well, as usual.
what I meant was enthusiasm there, but you totally haven't seen it. You've got this feeling that you would have seen it. Everyone's getting involved.
Yeah, exactly.
And just getting out, even what's in a few weeks.
Yeah, no, exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Just left Elaine in charge of more sewing. We'll
Okay,
go to
that's
the
all right.
toilet.
Okay, no worries.
I don't want to interrupt their conversation, but
Stop chatting, we've been talking for half an hour.
hello.
I forgot to read, I should read out the thing every time, but it says in there not to chat and to leave the social for after.
Tell them.
I feel bad telling people.
You're the boss.
You go and tell them.
I'm not the boss.
You're more authoritative than me. Tell
Elaine,
them.
shift your ass over there.
Stop talking. Yeah, exactly, straight away. Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, that's good. Actually.
It's just going to not to be naughty, stop talking.
okay.
See you later.
No, I don't see each other do.
Hi guys. Yeah, I know exactly, yeah. 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 Yeah, exactly. Just anything. Something's better than nothing, isn't it? Yeah. I've got a friend who speaks to people in the supermarket every time she goes to the supermarket and she sees someone with cow's milk. She'll say, do you know what has to happen for that to get into your trolley? Which I think, if every vegan did that, imagine how quickly things would change. Yeah, I need to get some stickers, to be honest. Oh, amazing. Yeah. That's good. Yeah, exactly. Right, I think these, are they finished? Oh, right. Gonna grab your prize here. Do you mind if I just ask you a couple of questions as well? About what you saw? Have you seen anything like that before?
I have.
You have?
Yeah.
Where have you seen it?
On TV.
Just
Is it on TV?
Yeah, my
Okay.
dad does violence stuff.
Same.
Your dad's what?
My dad does some violence and stuff. You know Colorado's 365?
No, I've not heard
Yeah,
of it.
my dad. Well, he does fun.
Okay, cool. So do you think there's anything, how did that make you feel then?
maybe
seeing that?
Traumatized.
yeah.
Traumatised, yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? Is it quite sad?
You wouldn't,
you think?
yeah, you wouldn't know that.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you went to a restaurant
Yeah.
or something.
Why do you think it's hidden from us?
Cool. Because if we need to eat it.
Well, because there's almost like a food epidemic. So,
Well,
more
it's,
people becoming obese. They
yeah.
need more meat and they kind of
Well, it's more if the industries told us what they were doing behind closed doors, then people wouldn't do it exactly, and they just care about money. They want to keep people to keep paying for it, but actually, we don't actually need to exploit animals for their skin, for their wool, for their flesh, for their milk, or any of that. So, have you guys heard of veganism before?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think it is if you describe the definition?
It's basically not eating, like, I guess, it might be
Animal-derived
vegetarian, but like
Ish.
cheese, dairy, like, and then meat, obviously.
That's what I used to think it is, and that's part of it. That's a big part of it. So I used to think that it was about not eating meat, dairy and eggs, but it's actually not exploiting animals for anything. So it's the ethical principle that says humans should live without exploiting other animals. So that includes skin, like I said, so no leather, wool, not viewing them as like a form of entertainment, so like using them in circuses and things like that. Do you think you guys agree with that principle and that mindset?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
I do.
you do, yeah.
I'm still meat because I personally
Yeah, if it was sourced
I
like
catch
well,
my fish.
So if you were one of those fish, would you like that happening to you, or
No, but if
no?
you've got to survive.
Yeah.
It's nature. Like, chickens don't like being eaten.
But
the wolves don't like dying either.
Yeah, but some animals have to do that, don't they? But we don't. So it becomes, when it's not necessary, like we don't have to exploit animals, because obviously you can thrive without doing that to them. So it becomes a case of if it's not necessary, then it's exploitative and it's cruel, and like we shouldn't necessarily be doing it. So you guys said that you agree with that principle. So what's stopping you from actually putting it into practice?
I think the nutrition value.
yeah.
Not
Okay.
eating meat is quite, especially when you're young. When you're older, it's massive. When
Yeah.
you're
I think
growing
when
and
you're
not eating
growing, you need more.
meat.
Yeah,
But the idea that we need to eat animal flesh just to be healthy or for protein is actually a myth. You don't actually need to eat animals to be healthy.
I know you can get corn,
Well,
substitution, and protein.
corn's like quite processed, so I'm on a whole food plant-based diet. And I'm very strong. I go to the gym or do yoga like pretty much every day. I'm not weak. And there are actually worldwide multiple athletes, like millions of people who are athletic, and there's actually bodybuilders, there's athletes who are thriving on a whole foods plant-based diet. So you don't need to exploit animals for their flesh or their, baby's milk or any of that. It's actually just a myth, like that we're all made to believe that we need to use animals for their flesh. So if you guys, if you understood, or if I proved to you that you could thrive without eating animals, would you do it? Is the only well, is the only barrier is because you think that you need to eat their flesh for protein?
No, I don't think that. I don't think
Elaine, do you want to grab these guys?
I don't think we need to.
You don't need to. So why do you think it should carry on then? Why do you think that you guys should carry on doing it to them?
Well, it depends.
Those two girls, just finish.
It depends
Sorry?
where you
Those two
source
girls,
it.
just finish. Okay.
If you source your food from KFC, that's bad, right? You know what's happening to the chickens, cows, whatever. But if you know you're sourcing your food and the animals had a good life,
Yeah.
or the animals died of natural causes, then it's fine.
If that was happening to you, would that be okay?
Well, if I died
I think that's
of
sort
natural
of the
causes
way.
and I've had a good life, and someone had to be because it's live, I think
It's still exploitation though. If we're viewing those animals as objects for us and as resources, then it's still exploitation.
Well, I think it's
We're
this-
breeding them into existence just to use them, and that's exploitation.
Yeah, that's not good. But I think if it was, if the meat was, if obviously we didn't do like bait, if it was more.
What's a nice way of exploiting someone then? What's a nice way of exploiting someone? Exactly. So it's a contradiction. It's
not necessarily.
It doesn't really make sense to exploit someone.
Like if they if they were in a grassland and they just died,
If we weren't even breeding them to the insect,
But then you're still viewing them as a resource, as a means to an end.
yeah, of course
You're still using them as a resource, but they're not a resource, they're individuals, they're not objects, are they? They're individuals with their own personalities, just like us.
So,
And humans are animals as well.
yeah. So would we just leave the cow there?
We just wouldn't breathe them into existence. We don't view them. That cow is not here for us.
How? So
They're here for their own purposes. They're not here for us to like take their skin off and make it into a handbag and eat their flesh and steal our baby's milk. They're here for themselves. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I understand. I'd say if you bred a cow for a pet, that would be fine. But if you bred
No, but we're still. Why do we need to breed anyone into existence? If we wouldn't do it to a human, why do we think it's okay to do it to an animal? We shouldn't breed any animals into existence for our own purpose, because that means exploitation. And you guys on a personal level can actually stop that from happening to animals, because the more people that take a stance against it, that eventually it will stop happening. So you know how like 200 years ago in the West we started to abolish human slavery? Today's vegans and animal rights activists are basically the version of those abolitionists, because we're standing up against this huge injustice and saying that this shouldn't be happening and we don't need to do it, because they are individuals, not objects. And if we're viewing them as objects, as resources, then it's going to continue to happen to them.
Okay. Well, I would say if you had a dog and you bred, I haven't, I don't know if
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's been bred for humans.
Yeah, because I have a Vizsla who's similar.
So
they're very
if you're
similar.
saying- If you're saying that you shouldn't breed animals into existence,
Yeah.
surely people are contradicting themselves and having dogs or cats.
Well, if they're adopted, so vegans don't breed animals. Vegans, people
but we
who
don't breed
respect animals.
Yeah, I respect animals. I have many animals.
Yeah, so did they get bought though? Because it's unethical to buy an animal. Yeah, so that's fine, because so basically because we've unfairly domesticated some species of animals, those species of animals need us to look after them because they rely on us. So just the fact that you've adopted all of your animals, you already have the vegan mindset. Do you get what I mean? Like, you're already part of the way there, because they should be adopted and rescued by us so that we can look after them, because we've unfairly domesticated them. But we shouldn't breed them purposely for us.
Yeah.
If someone else breeds them and then gives them up, then we need to look after them. You know? So we should stop breeding other animals for our own use.
Also, do we have necessarily enough, I'd say, land to basically adopt all the cows that we've bred or whatever? And then we put all of them, every single one into the world. They're not going to live that. They don't know how to live properly. Like the in
because
England, we just haven't got the land. We don't have forests. Most, like 90% of our land is farmed.
Exactly, which shouldn't be.
Yeah,
It shouldn't be, and it doesn't need to be, because we export food, plant-based food, from other countries to feed farmed animals. So if we just stopped doing that and either just went straight to the source, then we don't need all of that land. But you know, this isn't about the environment. Like, yes, there are benefits of not exploiting animals on the environment, but this is at its core not about the environment. Sorry. Yeah, this is about morals towards animals, you know, because they're not resources. So yes, like, a plant-based diet is better for our health and for the environment, but that's not what veganism is about. It's about not exploiting animals for anything. So you're not going to not go to a circus because of the environment, are you? But it just so happens that it saves a lot of land and a lot of resources being on a plant-based diet, which is part of what veganism is.
Well, people are moving towards that anyway, just because they're running out of everything.
Exactly, yeah. So it sounds like you kind of understand it, but there's just a few barriers because of how we've been conditioned. You know, like, we've been told that we need to do X, Y, Z, but we actually don't. So should I give you a card? Yeah, and there's a documentary on there called Dominion. Will you at least watch that documentary? Yeah. And then there's also a mentor service called Challenge 22. Okay? Yeah. All right, amazing. See you later. Hi, you okay? All right. Where's the bag? Elaine, you're carrying around. you watch the cartoon version?
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you find it? Do you want to drop on those? Did you watch it with them?
Yeah.
How did you find it then?
I know, I was telling them
Do you want one as well?
Oh, right, as soon as I watched the video.
They are vegan, by the way.
Oh, no, there's nothing wrong with vegan food. No, I was saying to the other guys, like, we're meat minimalists, so we don't actually eat that much meat. We're more like lentils, pulses.
Yeah,
whatever.
amazing. That's so good.
And
Yeah.
Because I was
That's
saying
good.
to him, like, the problem is with, like, consumerism and everything like that,
Yeah.
and how the government is with it. It's,
Yeah, exactly.
you know,
Yeah.
Like, if we had an alternative higher power, like something out
Yeah.
there that was actually breeding us to be more animalistic, and like we're treated the same as what we would animals, so like cows, sheep.
Exactly. Well, because we are animals as well, right?
Yeah.
So if we were one of those animals, though, do you think we would want that to stop happening to us at all, or do you think we would want people to do it a bit less?
Well, no, this is what I was saying to Katie. Like,
Yeah.
I think in some circumstances, just more like natural causes, you know, cow.
But then again, we're still seeing them as a resource.
Yeah.
So it's about, because I honestly believe that we're all vegan deep down, which means that we don't view animals as objects. We view them as individuals. Like, so exactly, 100%. But we're like brainwashed and, you know, conditioned by society over time to believe that they're here for us when they're just here for themselves. Do you get what I mean? And like, I think that most children have that connection with animals, and then over time we're just like made to believe that they're exactly. So I know that you watched the cartoon version. It's a bit tricky with that one because it doesn't really explain the other forms of animal exploitation. It talks just about food.
Yeah.
But do you know what veganism is? Like the sort of definition of it?
At one point.
Right, okay. So were you just sort of trying a plant-based diet, or were you like fully vegan?
Like fully vegan, and then I got really ill just because I wasn't getting some of like the nutritional value, even though I was taking supplements. I just wasn't getting.
Were you eating a whole foods plant-based diet? No other, like, so you weren't eating like replace. You were making sure that did you speak to like a dietitian or a nutritionist?
Dietitian, went to the doctors, even made sure, and they were like, okay.
That's really weird because like I've met so many like dietitians and doctors who are vegans, and they've never actually met anyone who that has happened to.
Yeah, I just ended up, my body just couldn't cope with it. I just went into like massive deficiencies, and then I got really poorly and was like sleeping all the time.
Okay.
Just couldn't hold food. I had this chat with my friend because she's a vegetarian.
Right.
And then on the odd occasion she tries to be a pescatarian.
Right.
And I'm like, oh.
But that's a bit weird because maybe she hasn't fully understood like the ethical sort of principle. Because veganism isn't. I used to think that it was a plant-based diet. I used to think that it was about not eating meat, dairy, and eggs. So for like 5 years, I was plant-based, thinking that I was vegan. Because I didn't actually understand what veganism was. Like, so I was still buying leather. I still bought my dog from a breeder. Like all of those things because I was like, I didn't understand. I didn't understand what veganism actually was. So.
Oh no, I don't do that. We don't have animals because I'm like, it's not fair.
Yeah.
I just don't have the time. I'm like, you get a dog.
Yeah, I'm just really surprised. Did you go to a vegan dietitian? Yeah. They were vegan, the dietitian that you went to, and she said that you had to start eating animal products again.
Yeah, like literally it was just kind of like, oh, you're getting really poorly. But I thought, like, I've got IBS as well, so it's where, like, because my stomach's completely different to like the standardised one, and it like obviously gets nutrition and some stuff, which is why I'm like meat minimalist. I'm like, okay, I can cut it out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, have you tried to cut it out completely since then?
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, I just get really poorly every time.
Right, okay, yeah.
It's weird.
Right. What about the kids? Are they fully plant-based then? If it's just for your health that you're not eating animal products?
I don't control their life choices. That sounds pretty
Right, okay.
So like, he's a Christian, I'm not.
Right.
He just does whatever because he's split between his dad and me.
Right,
but,
okay.
Pick, like,
Hi, you're right.
What they
do you want to
want
grab
to do.
Elaine? Because I'm still chatting. No, sorry, not you. Elaine? Do you want to come in? She'll give you a prize. Yeah, just because I was thinking if it was for your health, like if it was me, then I'd have, if I understood the ethical principle, I would have my kids on a plant-based diet.
Yeah. You two, come here a minute.
I'm wondering if these guys are just gonna...
Yeah, no, I'm more like I feel like everyone's their own little being, who should be able to make their own life choices.
Okay.
Within like their capacities, so like, he eats meat, but I think it's more because his dad eats meat.
Right.
And then you know, and then you can
follow the same religious practices, so I'm like, yeah.
Right, okay, yeah, fair enough.
We
yeah.
have 3 different diets.
Yeah, just because I mean, if I fully understood that exploiting animals wasn't okay, and if I was like if I felt like I had to exploit them for my health, then I would not have my kids like exploiting them. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so if it's just for your health, that's why I'm getting a bit confused as to why it's not like sort of with
because
the kids.
I don't control. Like, I'm very much like, this is like the information. You can make your own.
So you've
choice.
given them the information if they like watch documentaries and stuff like that. Or,
And like even like been to farms, seen animals.
Right.
Spoke to my friends who are vegan, spoke to my friends who are vegetarian.
Yeah.
And then, I mean, no, it's a bit difficult because me and his dad are 50-50 custody, so he goes to his dad's.
Yeah.
Has
Okay.
my house, so that's a bit complicated. But that one, he's obviously at an age now because he's fine.
Yeah.
But he can like have the information, process the information, discuss it.
And
then make his own choice on it.
Well, I'll give you one of these cards because it might be an idea to get them to watch one of the documentaries on there. So there's one called Dominion, which is free on YouTube. So then obviously if you sort of educate them in that way and show them the actual slaughter, because I'm guessing they haven't seen Slaughterhouse
Oh no, I don't
footage.
want to traumatize them.
Yeah, but I mean, if we're giving it to our kids, then they should probably know what actually happens. You get what I mean? Like if we're feeding it to them, and if I don't know if they wear leather or anything like that, but.
No, we're false leather people.
Right, okay, yeah. So I just feel like if as kids, because I felt really betrayed when I found out what happened.
Yeah.
So if we're giving it to our kids, then surely we should show them what actually happens for them to for it to get onto their plate. Do you get what I mean? Because it wasn't until I actually saw Slaughterhouse footage that I went vegan, because I didn't understand what was happening. And I've actually... That's where they get killed, basically. So I've been to ones, and I'd go outside and I live stream on YouTube and I show people what's happening, and I can literally hear them inside screaming for their lives as they're being killed. And when they're all lining up outside, they're trying to get out of the trucks, like they're shaking around, they're desperate to get out. Exactly, yeah. So obviously they're exploited for their baby's milk for like years and years. Do you know much about the dairy industry? Yeah, forcibly impregnated, exactly. So is it just their flesh that you eat?
Just their flesh?
Is it just meat that you eat?
Yeah, I'm almond milk.
You don't eat any cheese or any dairy at all, no eggs, so you just eat...
Pulses, lentils...
And then you just eat a little bit of meat?
Yeah,
okay. And it's specifically just for your health then?
Yeah.
Which diet, did you see a dietitian online, a vegan dietitian?
Yeah. So this was like some years ago, when he was like 5.
Oh, right,
so,
okay, yeah.
It's been some years.
Okay, cool, yeah, so maybe it's an idea to watch one of those documentaries on, like I said, Dominion's a really good one, where it explains all of the different industries that exploit animals, and it's just obviously so that they can then make informed decisions, because I know that obviously taking them to farms, because I've got friends and like family members who take their kids to farms, or they go with school for example, but that doesn't really show them what is happening to the animals, does it? It doesn't see them getting killed. But yeah, alright,
I'll let you
see you later, nice to meet you, bye. Guys, do you want your prize? No? Are you okay? Hi, what's it? Oh, you okay? Hi, how are you? You right? Did you specifically? You can join in if you want. Yeah. Oh, no worries. Yeah, I mean, I can't really chat because we sort of do it. We try not to socialise whilst we're actually doing it. But yeah, no worries. Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, you should join us. Because we're doing it every couple of weeks. I'm away for the whole of April, but when I'm back, you could definitely... Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, it's hard, isn't it? It's hard not to be, isn't it? Like, when you tell them, you expect them to change immediately, but when they don't, it's just so disappointing. Same. Yeah, same. How can you not? Amazing, good. Oh, really? Yeah. Vivo Barefoot, I mean, apparently they do vegan versions, but it's, there's so many brands that claim that they're, ethical, and they still sell... Sorry? Okay, and are they vegan? You'll have to send me the link because I need to get some new trainers soon. But yeah, it's great that you're here. Okay. Yeah, well just keep an eye on, like, I don't know if you're in the WhatsApp group. If you send me a message on Facebook with your number and I'll add you to the WhatsApp group, and then obviously we post on there whenever we're meeting up, and every couple of weeks, yeah, you can even just hold a sign and get people in, and you don't need to do anything like too intense.
I know a lot of people there, me and my friends will walk past.
Yeah.
They're quite, they're definitely right about it, some issues.
Right.
I'm a bit more stronger now. When I first went back,
Yeah.
it was so judgmental.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because we hold the mirror up to them, basically, don't we?
I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to June now. I've seen the vegan birthday cake from Morris.
Oh, nice.
Try that on my birthday.
Yeah, amazing.
Yeah, I
Nice.
hope a lot of people will use the same.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bit hit and miss, but we do convert a lot of people. It's a really good technique. Why? Anyone can do it. Everyone says that to me. It's fine. I've got loads of friends. Like, I've got a friend Beth who, you know, and it's fine. I honestly think that obviously if we can try and stay calm, then amazing. But if people are open to the message, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. You go through stages, don't you? Yeah, I know, same. I think the dairy industry is the most barbaric thing that happens on the planet today. I know, exactly. Yeah. I just had a lady here who I just spoke to then with her kids, and I just feel like she wasn't 100% telling the truth, because she told me that she was vegan and then went back to using animals, eating their flesh. And I said, did you go to a dietitian and a doctor? She said, yeah, both. And then I said, did you see a vegan dietitian? And she said, yes. There is no vegan dietitian that I know that would ever tell them to go back. But I don't think that I really highly doubt that she went to a vegan dietitian. There's no way that they would tell them. She's just saying it. And then I said, okay, so if you're doing it for health reasons, then I assume that your kids are on a plant-based diet then. And she said, no, because I'll leave them to their own choices. And I'm like, if that was me and I had to exploit animals because of my health, and I fully understood the ethics behind it, then I wouldn't be getting I wouldn't allow my children to eat their flesh.
Yeah, no, people can say what they want. I'm never going to stop. Why not?
Exactly, and it doesn't even need to. Yeah. Exactly. You see them as slaves. Like, it's a bit of a mixed feeling now, isn't it, when you see them? This is why it's good to get involved. Yeah. That's why it's good to get involved. I know I'm chatting. I know. I'm just saying hello. Not supposed to be chatting. Oh, yeah. Yeah, same. I know, it's horrible, isn't it? It's really horrible. But this is why it's... Yeah, it's not. They don't get it at all. A lot of people just don't. They do think that we're just trying to get them to... I know. Yeah. I don't know what I'd do if that was me, honestly. Like, I'm grateful that my husband is vegan, but I just don't know if I'd be able to. You need to convert him. That's what you need to get him to watch. Yeah.
I'm trying to tell my mum about it as well. She's still got eggs and cheese, and I'm like, we need to know what's going on.
Yeah, it's hard.
She kind of started me this year ago.
Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. It's just the same. It's like, if vegetarians, they might as well just eat the animals as well, because that's what they're still paying for it. So many people don't. I know. So many people. That's what they want us to believe, don't they? That cows produce milk because they're cows. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Hi, Jake. You okay? Yeah, I bet you still exploit dogs as well. I know Jake just mentioned about dogs, but dogs are still exploited. I bet you see dogs as resources as well.
So
not you, Jake. I'm talking about whoever you're replying to. Thank you everyone for being here, any other vegans and activists, and also any of the trolls as well who are here, helping with the algorithm, helping with the comments. Oh, it's so chilly, really cold. How long have we got? Okay, I'm just going to stay on here for like 10-15 more minutes and then I'm going to end it. Go into the link in the description of this video and watch the 6-minute documentary to see what is happening to animals in your name and see why we're here today. Yeah, I know exactly. That's what you need to get involved. Then you feel part of. Oh yeah. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, for the veal one or the dairy one. What was it? Was it like the nipple things? Yeah, that's the dairy industry one. Yeah, it's so powerful. It was absolutely incredible. Yeah, it was. It was such mixed emotions, obviously, because we all felt really vulnerable because we were half naked. But it was like, for something that is so disgusting and barbaric. So yeah, it was very mixed, and it felt really powerful. So anytime that you want to get involved in anything that I'm doing, just let me know, and even just come in here, once or twice a month. Yeah, good. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, it's just about basic respect, isn't it? Yeah. It's not even like you need to love animals to be able to respect them and to not exploit them. It's like, exactly. Yeah, no, exactly. It's crazy. It's just all about money, isn't it? Disgusting. It's so sad. Yeah. It's really sad, isn't it? It's surreal. It literally feels surreal. Like, you just don't understand how the farmers and the slaughterhouse workers are all thinking that it's normal. It's just like mind-blowing. They're just acting like it's normal, and you see those cows as individuals, so you're like, how do you not understand how bad this is? This is like an actual fucking Holocaust, and you're just acting like it's normal. I mean, I think a lot of people are just fully brainwashed. Like, some of those farmers that I've spoken to genuinely thinks, I know, it's just, I don't get it. I actually met someone when I was outreaching on my own here a few months ago, a girl, when I was just, on my own with a sign, and she said that she works at that one that I go to in the office, and she was like, but I love animals, and I said, can you hear them screaming inside? And she said, yes. And I was like, do you wear leather? And she said, no. And I said, why? Because of ethical reasons. And then I was like, just so crazy. I can't get my head around it. Right. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's just, you you can't even imagine what they go through. Like, you literally just cannot even imagine. Even animals like in marine parks, for example, like the orcas that are literally kept in fucking swimming pools. Oh, absolutely not. No way. No way. I don't know, but they're just seen as commodities. So that's, you know, because it's obviously the way that we view animals. So veganism is... Yeah, exactly. They're just being used to make money. Like, they're just being used as resources. Yeah, there's a zoo in Newquay as well. No, but I've thought about maybe getting together a few people and maybe protesting in the summer. We could go together and do something outside. Yeah.
Exploitation would just end. You know what I mean? So it all stems from that. That's the core of the problem. You're eating a victim. You're eating a victim.
But I do understand what you mean, but I think it's not getting to the root cause of the problem.
I'd be interested to hear what you think. Sorry to interrupt. I'd be interested in what you think.
I think the root of the problem is that we view them as commodities and resources. It's not like, if that was the root of the problem, then we would just be vegetarian. But saying that we should just stop eating them and then hope that it just... Yeah. Yeah. I can't hear either of you very, very well, by the way, just to let you know. I just feel like if we're telling people to not eat animals and that is the root cause of the problem, then they'll never get liberated, because the root of the... No, I know that you weren't saying that, but I'm just saying other stuff that I've seen, like, I really just get sick of, like, vegetarian messages. I'm not saying, you didn't say that, I'm not saying that you were saying that, but I just mean... Like, this is only going to stop if we advocate for the root cause of the problem, so abolishing their slavery full stop. Whereas if we're saying to people that... Yeah, I know.
All I was thinking, I'm not saying not to advocate for stopping other types of, services and things like that. I'm not saying
yeah, but vice versa is... It would be big, but again, it's not all of it, and it's still not getting to... Simon? But it's still not getting to the root of the problem.
Okay. I don't understand. So they're all like marching. Wait, what is it? I think they want to watch it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
I volunteer.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
I have adverts on TV saying if you want to eat meat, this is what goes on, so you can love the steak.
Yeah, not just meat, but all of the forms of, yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm live streaming, by the way, right now. Did you know that? They can't hear you, don't worry. I've not got my microphone, so they can barely hear. Good, yeah, it's nice to see you. Simon, I know what you're saying, but and I think we're on the same page. I just feel like so many people keep saying to me, oh, but just getting people on a plant-based diet is a start, but I don't think that that's getting to the root. It's not the root cause. And even if we did just get rid of animal farming, animals would still be tested on, we'd still use them in circuses and zoos and all that kind of stuff as well.
I've got a feeling that wouldn't happen. I've got a feeling that it's not saying with a plant-based, I know with the plant-based diet, I was just a diet we carry on doing the other stuff, but I think as someone mentioned to me a vegan actually, it's about developing consciousness. We need to develop our consciousness.
Yeah.
And once you stop eating animals, which is a massive thing to start eating,
I don't. Yeah. I don't know. I just still don't agree because I wasn't eating animals, and there's vegetarians, millions and millions of vegetarians who are not eating animals, but they're still viewing them as commodities because they're still wearing their skin, eating their baby's milk, all that kind of stuff. But even like, you know, buying puppies and cats and stuff like that, there's so many people who, and I myself was on a plant-based diet mostly for like those whole 5 years, and I was still exploiting animals for all of the other different things because nobody explained to me the root cause of the problem.
I didn't. For me, it was like the whole thing.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I mean. I think like whoever you were speaking to.
And then I went from that to vegan, and then also got the market and that. So I had a different journey with it, and I was going to zoos and aquariums, and I didn't really see it like, I didn't look at it like now.
Exactly, yeah. Right guys, thank you so much for being here. I'm going to leave the live stream there now. Thank you Jake, thank you Jason, and any other vegans and also all the trolls helping with the algorithm. I always like to say thank you to you too, because you don't realise but you're actually helping us get the message out there to more people. I'm going to leave it there because I'm absolutely freezing. I need to move around a little bit more. Thanks guys. I will see you soon.